Well, hello YouTube. Well, recently the 0.22 version of KSP has been released. I am recording this on Sunday. And I don't know, maybe about 4 days ago this version was released, so I thought, well, let's do this quickly. Let's make a video of what's new about 0.22. My first impressions. I haven't really looked at it that much before. I've only seen a video or two about it. Haven't played it myself. So let's get started and see what is new. Well, the career modes. I knew about this. And the new flags? No, not the flags. And well, yeah, it's a bit of a. Yeah, it's meant for beginning players, as I have. That's what has been told to me. Well, new building, the research and development building. You have a currency called science that you can apparently use to buy new parts. Yeah, not that useful for experienced players, I guess, because. But if you're a beginning player, it can be useful. You don't get overwhelmed with parts at the beginning. You just get the most essential ones, and you just get, steadily. They just teach you steadily what all the parts, what their uses are. A little bit of help to get you into KSP, but not that useful for experienced players. Doesn't add anything. It adds a bit of a goal. I guess that's nice to have a bit of a goal. That's something Minecraft sometimes lacks. A goal, not really knowing what to do. Yeah, you start very basic. Command pods, some fuel, rockets. And this is what helps you transmit science, as I've been told. The most interesting thing, according to me, is this new sub-assembly thing. There was a mod for this. It's very useful if you wanted to make really big boosters, to put large fuel tanks into orbit. You didn't have to, remake them all the time. You can just, make a sub-assembly out of them, and you could just, and the game would, after that, it would see it as a single part. You could just get it, right back. Saves you a lot of time. Not having to repeat yourself all the time making these things. But it's extremely simple at the beginning. You don't really have anything other to do than just make a really big stack of fuel. I wish they would make some kind of thing. Yeah, so because this is going to be really wobbly, all these separate tanks. So it would be nice if they would. I know there is a mod for this, but if they could also integrate in the stock version to make custom fuel cans. Hopefully that would make rockets a little bit less wobbly. But yeah, I want to make it just that much fuel, so it just barely takes off, just as much fuel as possible. But then again, it will be very wobbly. Let's just roll with this. Don't forget the transmit stuff. And the parachutes. And let's see if we can make orbit with this thing. My guess is... I think it will make it. Don't really fly that much rockets without decouplers. But I think this will be just fine. It won't get very far though. But let's try it anyway. And let's have a look how this transmitting stuff works. Ghost scientific failure. Keep the data and transmit. Ah, that was easy. And how many times can I do this? Oh, you can just keep doing this, I guess. +1.3. We will have to start the turn soon. No, it's just 1.5. Okay. So it just decays over how many times you do it. Let's turn this rocket over. Yeah, it's pretty stable. My frame rate always... come on. Okay. My frame rate always drops if I look at the ground. So, if you... So I'm just gonna... Don't have any gimbaling on this rocket. Nope, no gimbaling. So it all has to come from the torque. How are we doing? We can go flatter. Otherwise we won't make it. I think I overdid it. But it doesn't matter. I think you can... There are... transmit data. From Kerbin's upper atmosphere. Yeah, I was told there were 3 stages. You had... No. Close to the ground, upper atmosphere, and in orbit. That were the... and misschien upper... there are just a couple of heights. Different heights, yield different amounts of science, which then again you can use in return to buy more parts. Yeah, in space now. Oh, I guess I forgot to. I guess it's good that we just fall back to Kerbin this way. Because else we would need to have slowed down again. +2 science credits. Not enough electric charge. I guess we need to put the rocket on again. What I really need are solar panels. Nope, back. Let's see if I can just make orbits and then keep floating on forever. No, I just need the electricity from the fuel. Send it. Not enough electric charge. Done. Very nice. We're gonna make it. Otherwise we won't be able to get back. Not enough fuel to produce enough electricity though. Road reports. Is 5 enough? Is it? Nope, it ain't. Well, then let's get back and see what we can do with our just acquired. Do we have enough electric charge to turn the vessel? I think we do. And there it ends. Well, let's plummet back. I wonder how much science we've made. I think it's like 10 or something. Yeah, saw Scott Manley do this. He did a better job. But he also used the heat of the engine to break apart the lower parts of the rocket. So to a kind of improvised version of decoupling. Ooh, fire! I love it. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Even kijken. 500 meters is when we want to exit time acceleration. We are totally gonna make this. Nah, maybe the engine will break. 12.6 meters per second. It ain't that fast. And I thought you could also recover the vessel. Yeah, maybe that will give you some exercise, I don't know. Oh yeah. Well, recovery of a vessel. Okay, if you return from orbit, which we just barely made, I guess you would also get some extra for that. I guess you also get some extras if you, go to the moon or something. If you land on the moon, I guess you also get, I don't know, 30 science or something like that. Well, 23. What can we buy with this? I don't know what this for man means. How hard can rocket science be anyway? Words to freaking live by. 1600 C, 5. Oh, I guess the amount of space they require. I don't know. Oh, the amount unlock cost 100. I don't know what I mean with this. Maybe it's meant for if they add another kind of currency in the game later. Yeah, I think that was means. I think they wanna. I think this implies that they want to implement another kind of currency. Just not only to research it, but eventually you can make money by completing missions or something. I like the music of the research and development. I love it. I can just sit here forever. It's almost as good as the one from the observatory. Oh, I love that. But let's have a look. Okay, so bigger and smaller fuel cans and a decoupler. A modular decoupler. General rocketry. Okay, so an engine. Okay, so a wordless separatron. Those are only useful if you have really big, those orange fuel tanks. If they don't drift away fast enough, you can use, these separatrons. But for these small rockets, they just take weight. Radial decouplers, very nice. That's what I want. I think I'm gonna use that. And parachutes. And landing. Oh, and a very efficient engine. Survivability. I don't know what these engines have to do with survivability, but I take it. How expensive were it? Oh, very expensive one, I guess. Well, Scott Manley did it better way, but hey, Scott Manley did it better, but hey, what did you expect? This was Robone. Don't fly safe.